want to take a second to talk to you about underdogs.
Eagles fans everywhere, this is for
Yeah.
you.
Fly Eagles, fly Eagles on the team. Touchdown, touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a bird game nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly, the podcast. And we can call a man dog or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man soft. Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randolph. Season here, really time to do them in. Your boy Philly Fresco. Thanks for tuning in.
What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, a.k.a. Philly Fresco, and it is Philly, the podcast. So we're going to talk about this Jets game, man. We're going to talk about this Jets game. A lot of things going on. Obviously, yesterday, unfortunately, I could not come on and do a live talking about Gardner Minshew, but Gardner Minshew is going to be our starter today. It's going to be very interesting. I cue all the "it's just the Jets" comments, cue all the, it doesn't really matter. This is going to be interesting. What if he goes out there and balls out? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe this is just, really just her. I don't know. It's interesting, though. It's definitely interesting. So the Philadelphia Eagles take on the Jets. This is a boring week. If I'm being 100% honest, this is one of the games that you're supposed to go out there and just demolish these guys. Like, if we go out there and we struggle against the Jets, it says a lot. I kind of wanted to see Jalen Hurts go against these guys because, real talk, Jalen Hurts has struggled against bad defenses for some reason. I don't know what it is. Like, if you look at the game we just played against the Giants, they had a terrible secondary and we just couldn't get it going. The San Francisco 49ers earlier in the season, we just couldn't get it going against a beat up secondary. So I kind of wanted to see what was going to happen if he was out there. We're going to see what happens with Minshew. I think Minshew's going to do very well, if I'm being 100% honest. I think that Minshew has an arm that Jalen doesn't necessarily have right now, and I think it's going to be I think there's going to be some drama. We'll put it that way. I definitely think that there's going to be some drama, but we're going to see what happens. Dirty Sith says, Minshew don't want to start a thing. It's time to get Jalen his ring. I like that. Using my own words against me. I like that. That's hilarious. But what's going on, Dank? Yeah, it's Minshew mania. It's stash and dash, bro. It's time to go. It's time to go. What's going on Eagles Uncensored? He said, what's good, Joe? I'm like in the captain's chair. Yeah, gotta be comfortable for the games. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be comfortable for the games. Eagle Realist says, what's up, Joe? Praying for a blowout. It's sad that we're even praying for that. We should go into this game just Dom's in here with the smoke. I see you. What's going on? But no, it's sad that we're even remotely nervous about this game. And I'm not nervous in the sense of I think that we're not good enough to win. I just think we're going to shoot ourselves in the foot. Like, if we do some dumb stuff like we are known to do, I could see us blowing this game. And I will be very, 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 very disappointed. If we lose this game, I'm not even going to finish that sentence. Just, y'all know me enough to know what's going to happen if we lose this game. It is not going to be pretty on this channel. But what's going on, David Tribble? He says, at the same time, though, I want to see what Minshew can do. I want Jalen to start, but I want to see what he can do. I agree. I've said this from the beginning. Not from the beginning, but once I started kind of seeing Jalen Hurts what he was. And I do agree. I think that, look, if you want to build around him, there's a clear an obvious path to what he does well. I think that if you build this as a running team, he's going to, succeed in that type of mentality. Now, I did want to see what a quarterback like Gardner Minshew, I'm not saying Gardner Minshew's a Peyton Manning or Tom Brady, but he's a thrower. He's more of a gunslinger. I wanted to see what that type of mentality, how that type of mentality would work in a Nick Sirianni type of offense. We obviously saw Phillip Rivers, and again, I'm not comparing the two, but Phillip Rivers has a similar type mentality. He wants to sling the rock. So it'll be interesting to see how Gardner Minshew is inserted into this game. I want to see the mentality that Nick Sirianni and this coaching staff take now that Gardner Minshew is going to be their number one quarterback. What's going on, Carlos? I saw that you were excited to get a third pick for Howie to blow. Look, that is another thing. I'm glad you actually reminded me. So if Carson Wentz plays 100% of his snaps, if you look at the amount of snaps that they've had per game and the trajectory that they are on, mathematically, if Carson Wentz plays all of their snaps this week, we should lock in that number 1 pick. If not this week, probably very early next week. So that's something good for the Eagles. Look, I mean, yes, I haven't been, blown away by these draft picks as of late. I won't sit here and lie to you, right? But at the same time, I don't think he's been terrible. I think that if you look at some of the picks, especially, as of recent, hold on, I got to fix it. It looks weird. That's this. There we go. But as of recent, I feel like it's gotten better. So we'll see what happens. I mean, 3 opportunities. I feel like you got to hit on one of them. You guys will be fine today. We better be fine. We better blow these boys out. I'm telling you, if it is like 17-3 or so, if like this offense can't get something going, I'm going to be looking at all these people like, yo, what's going on, bro? Because I can't deal with this no more. I need a blowout win. I need a win that was expected. Like a lot of these games, I feel like we go into them either saying, oh, this is going to be a tough one and we win it, or we go into it saying we should win this and we lose it. So I'm tired of it. I need a give me. I need a give me finally. Good morning, Gino. What's going on? He says, and I agree with all that's being said right now. I just joined the live. I respect that. I appreciate that. Hit that like button and subscribe. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, Dank. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. We're very, very close to 3K. You know what I'm saying? Give me something to be happy about with this season, right? It's been an up and down season. But I did take a little bit of a break from the interviews during the Jets week because I didn't really I knew a couple Jets people, and shout out to them. They've been on a lot of other channels too, so I just didn't really see the need this week. But this week, I'm going to have a lot more collabs going on during the bye week. So it's definitely going to be a fun week. I'm excited to get kind of touch base with all these content creators and reporters that I've been kind of holding off. So this is going to be a fun week. Jalen Hurts haters going to have a field day if Minshew balls. Here we go. Rant if y'all lose. Oh, I'm definitely going to rant if we lose. Look, nobody is hating on Jalen Hurts. I think people need to take that out of their vocabulary. I feel like you can be critical of somebody and not be hating on them. Like, I always feel like this in just general in life. Like, if somebody tells you the truth about yourself, how they view you, you should use that. You should utilize that and grow from it, right? So I don't think it's hating. I mean, I guess we all have different definitions of hating. I know I'm a hater. Apparently I'm the biggest hater in the world. So it is what it is. Criticizing Jalen is hating now. Exactly. The Jets have wins over Tennessee and Cincinnati. And that's the thing. They've played some really good teams. They played in some decent games. I'm not afraid of Zach Wilson at all. Like, Zach Wilson does not scare me at all. Like, I don't think he's that good. So I'm not too worried about it if it comes down to, him trying to win the game for them. But it shouldn't come down to that. Our defense should get a lot of turnovers, and our offense should capitalize on a lot of those turnovers. We should have a lot of short fields, and our offense, again, should capitalize on those short fields. It'll be interesting if Minshew's trash, though, right? Like, if Minshew's absolute garbage, then what? Like, what happens then? Are we sitting here looking at Jalen like, dang, all right, you kind of make it. Like, what if this whole team just breaks down once Minshew goes in there? What if was a fifth, right? Thanks. I had a conversation this week saying Jalen throwing 3 picks had no impact on the game since we had a chance to. Yeah, somebody said that to me. I forget who said that to me. And it was somebody that I respect. But like, yeah, I didn't agree with that at all. I just don't understand why we're so quick to like deflect blame. Like, there's blame there. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Mama Hurts. Mama Hurts was on one of my comment sections saying there is a lot of blame to go around. There's a lot of different people that didn't, step up to the plate. But we weren't in a position to win because of Jalen, right? Like, am I missing something? Did Jalen play defense? Was Jalen a cornerback? No, we were in a position to win because our defense kept us in that game, which they should have. It wasn't a good team. So, I mean, we got to be honest about stuff. Like, we did have a chance to win, and we failed as a team. We can pinpoint that, Jalen Reagor dropped 2 balls, right? We could pinpoint 2 drop touchdowns. We could pinpoint the holding penalty. We can pinpoint the Boston Scott. But if you can pinpoint all those things, why can't we pinpoint the 3 interceptions from Jalen Hurts? Why is that off, ground or whatever? Why is that off limits? Like, I just never understood that. If Gardner Minshew, I think that's what you're trying to say. If Gardner Minshew threw 3 to 4 touchdowns, look very impressive. Philly fans will embrace Minshew mania. They probably will. I don't think that it's hard to say because I really wish that we could play the Jets twice in a row so that we could see what Minshew does and what Jalen does, because Jalen really has struggled against bad secondary. So I was kind of intrigued to see if he would have went out there and blew these dudes out or just was average. I don't know why. Maybe it's when the lights are on, he plays his best, but I feel like when he's against good teams, that's when he, finally gets it into gear. But when he goes against bad teams, he just makes a lot of mistakes. So I don't know. Should have been the Giants game last week. We should have blew the Giants out. We really should have. That's all on our offense. I even heard people trying to blame the defense. How do you blame the defense? I really don't get it. I'm going to the game today. It's going to be fun. Oh yeah, have fun, man. It's going to be dope. That's going to be dope. Hopefully you good luck. To be honest, it's a win-win for Cowboy fans with y'all today. If Minshew balls out, then QB questions arise. If y'all lose, all the better. Hey, we'll see what happens. A lot of green. Wilson sucks. Yeah, Wilson's trash. I call him Kyle Wilson all the time. Yeah, I don't know why. I call him either Russell Wilson or Kyle Wilson. He looks like a Kyle to me. I don't know. You say that now, then Wilson has a breakout game. I wouldn't even be surprised. I would not even be surprised. This team is so up and down. It just makes no sense. One week we're looking like an all-world beater. We're beating the brains out of the Saints. And then the next week we're losing to the Giants. So it just, I don't know who this team is. I have no idea who this team is. And I know, inter-conference plays, inter-division plays is always a little bit tougher, but it's the Giants. I just felt like that was a game we should have went out there and won, and we had every opportunity to go out there and win. Harlem Cowboy says Jets are playing better football than the Philly right now. I highly doubt that you watch New York Jets play football. As a Cowboy fan, I highly doubt that you watch that. But it sounds good when you type it, and I'm sure you felt you were eating your Wheaties oh, I'm about to get this dude. And you tried. You really tried, and I respect that, man. Good job. Dink says that makes sense. No sense as saying that just because the other team didn't score, so it wasn't a negative impact. Yeah, I don't think that makes no sense. You gave up the ball 3 times. Those are 3 times you could have went down there and scored, especially the one in the red zone. If we could have, Carlos just said, so that red zone pick that caused y'all to at least 3 points. And we should have ran the ball. Yeah, you can say that the play calling was bad there, but you can also say that the execution of the play was just terrible. And not even just the execution of the play. That some plays just don't work. Sometimes it just doesn't work. You were outside of the pocket. You just throw that ball away. I would have rather you took the sack. There's 3 or 4 options that were better than the one you took. Yet we can point out the penalty on the TD would have done the same thing. Although has he ever had a great game? Talking about who? Jim says Eagles 27-14. I can see that. I don't know why I always say 30 as my score, but I'm gonna keep going with that. So I'm gonna say the Eagles put up 32 and the Jets put up 10. That's the type of smoke I want. That's the type of if it's closer than that, I'm gonna be a little bit worried on some realness. I want to sit here and watch the full game and not worry one bit. I want to be in the third, fourth quarter talking about, damn, this game's boring. I want to be in the third, fourth quarter talking about what's other teams doing. How is Carson Wentz playing all snaps? I don't want to have to worry when it comes to the third or fourth quarter. We better blow these boys out. Eagles fans have gotten soft. I miss the days where every fan hates every. I feel you. What's going on, Nina? Good morning. What's going on? Or good afternoon, I should say, depending on where y'all at. We will see a J-Jaw catch. We probably will. We won't see. We won't see a Rager breakout. That's what we won't see. We won't say. It's crazy. I was looking at my old videos, right? I was looking through my old videos yesterday, and I saw I did a video about Jalen Rager, and it was what to expect from Jalen Rager was the title, and it was just a film room of all his first couple games. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I remember being kind of excited about what he might be able to be, and if now me could talk to then me, right? I would probably smack the ish out of me because I don't know what I was thinking. Jalen Reagor looks crazy bad right now. I have no idea what happened to Jalen Reagor. We'll see what happens, though. Maybe it's something he can just get over. Like, I don't know if y'all watched Doug Peterson's interview on John McMullen's show, The Takeoff, I think it's called. But he was basically talking about how Nelson Aguilar, he compared Nelson Aguilar to Jalen Reagor, basically, kind of loosely, but he did anyways. And he just said that, you look at Nelson Aguilar and he kind of just got taken away from the game a little bit, and it kind of helped him refocus on the game. And he even used the term changed his life. So, maybe that's what needs to happen. Maybe Jalen Reagor needs to just step away from the spotlight for a week or two and just, focus on the game a little bit, focus on himself. So hopefully he can figure it out. Because, he doesn't run horrible routes all the time, like it's only a couple times that he runs bad routes. And he has speed, speed kills. So if they can hone that, then he has obvious talent. But I don't know. Everybody be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe while y'all in here. What's going on, Zonated? I would be very surprised if Wilson does any. Wilson's had a terrible season. Wilson has had, statistically, I believe, one of the worst rookie seasons in history, like legit. He's been bad. So, man, I'm just saying. I'm just curious if Hurts struggles against these division games. There's definitely something up if he struggles against the division. That's what I've been saying, too. Look, I don't mind you learning, but, you can't take big steps back against the Giants, against the Cowboys, and that's what he's continuously doing. So it's going to be interesting. We go against the Washington, we go against the Giants again, obviously, and we go against the Cowboys again. So he's got an opportunity to rectify that situation. But history right now, the rap sheet that we have on him against the division is not looking good. So he needs to get it together, man. He needs to get it together. I'm a Cowboy fan going with a Jets fan and pulling hard for Philly. I feel you. I respect that. Anthony Brown of Oregon did a better Jalen impression on Friday. Incoming quarterback controversy. Oh, there's always quarterback controversy. Welcome to Philly. Do you realize Hurts is 0-4 in the division? I'm pretty sure I just said that. But yeah, I do realize that. I'm pretty sure we all realize that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you're a Cowboy fan. You realize that. Look, I think everybody realizes that. Shoot. Some people might give it, I'm sure if you ask certain people, though, they'll have a retort for that. My answer to that is yes. He hasn't done great. It's the truth. I can't sit here and be like, well, if this happened and that happened, and if we had this and we had that, we don't. And we're not going to get this and that and all this third things tomorrow. We're not going to get it next week. We're not going to get it in a week or two. We have what we have, and that's what I'm trying to say. We got to realize what this team is. So hopefully we'll see what happens, man. We will see what happens. I'm not going to sit here and talk about Jalen Hurts all day because you know what? You know who our quarterback is? It's Gardner Minshew. It's Minshew Mania. It's mustache time. So let's go. That's who I'm backing today. I am backing our quarterback for today. I need chaos. I need a 6-6 game with 5 minutes left in the fourth. If that happens, I'll probably be on here in the fourth quarter crying, screaming at everybody, throwing stuff at you. Know what I'm saying? RIP my TV if that happens. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of cool seeing Carson playing well. Carson's doing his thing, man. Shout out to Carson. If he, whatever, he's not sad no more. I guess, Philly was just too much for him. I don't like Carson Wentz. Man, I was trying to sound like I was happy for him too, but I really don't like that, man. It is what it is, man. Good for him, though. Hurts is 0-3 against the division. It's something like that because I know for sure that he played bad in 3 games. If he played another game against the division, then I'd probably just try to erase it from my memory. It's Hurts season, but for today we are Minshew Mania. Exactly, Soul Exchange. What's going on? I'm not counting the Washington game last year since he was benched. John McMullen pisses me off sometimes. What'd he say? Reagor is absolute buns. Yeah, Reagor's not that great. Hopefully Jalen Reagor's mom don't come on my channel and see because she ain't gonna like what we got to say about her son. That ain't gonna go well. Just imagine if y'all took Justin Fields last year. I was saying it would, Justin Fields would have been an interesting pickup. Troy Aikman had one of the worst rookie seasons of all times, but there wasn't talk about sitting him, I'm assuming you're saying. Jalen has to be perfect each week. Every quarterback has a bad game. I mean, but you can't have consistent bad games. And the second part of that is Jalen's not a rookie no more. You know, like that's what people fail to realize. When you're in the NFL for a full year, that's your rookie season. Okay? And then once you go into your second year, that's no longer your rookie season. So this like notion that he's a rookie, I just don't get it. And y'all know that triggers me. I hate when people call him a rookie or compare him to rookies. Like, he's not a rookie. Like, I just don't get that. Jalen is auditioning. Aikman got training because he was drafted to be the guy. That's facts. I'm going to see you guys after. Good luck. Appreciate you. Take it easy, Jim. Take it easy. What's going on, Michael? What's going on, D-Train? Says Rager is paralyzed by fear of getting hit, which is why he catches a kick return and then hesitates and tries to find the sideline, and why his eyes were closed trying to catch that ball in traffic. Yeah, I mean, he does give me Nelson Aguilar vibes. Like, I think it was Philly 500 that called him, what do you call him? Jalen Regalar. It was a good name. It was hilarious. He does give me Nelson Aguilar vibes. I don't know why we always pick those guys. Like, we cannot pick. It's cornerback and wide receiver cornerback and wide receiver, I think, are the two spots that we just never pick. We just never pick well. I can't think of the last guy that we picked at cornerback or wide receiver. Maybe Avonte Maddox is like the best one we've drafted in a while, like real talk. And he's like, I mean, he's a slot. He's really good at slot, but he's not a world beater. Ranting about not getting 10 points. If we lose, I'm ranting. If we lose, I'm going crazy. Especially if this offense looks bad, then it is what it is. And if it's Gardner Minshew's fault, then hey, I'll come on here and I'll eat crow and I'll say, all right, he wasn't as good as I thought he might have been. But if we lose on some nut stuff, on some weird stuff by the coach, which I'm more afraid of, I'm going to be pissed, man, because this is a game. I'm not sitting here saying we have to be a team that goes out there and wins every game, go make the playoffs, make a run. But damn it, man, win the games you're supposed to win. You know, like, I don't want to be worse than the Jets. That's where I draw the line, I guess. Like, maybe that's the best way to put it. That's where I draw the line. I don't want to be worse than the Jets. I can't live with that this year. I can live with a lot this year, not being worse than the Jets. Same with Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. Y'all keep bringing up. They were drafted to be the guy. Jalen wasn't. That's a fact. Dom said I would love to troll his mom. Don't do that. Bro, even Hurts' best games are just okay. What the F are these people talking about one game? You know, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know why my chats always become like a one-way road to like hating on Jalen Hurts because I feel like you guys bait me into this stuff. And one day I'm not going to eat the bait. But today I'm going to tell you. Look, I just want to see I want to see somebody commit to something. Whether, Jalen Hurts says, listen, I'm good at running the ball right now. Let's just stick to that. And I'll grow as I grow. And the coaches say, fine. If not, then find a guy that can throw the ball. Like, and I'm not trying to hate on Jalen. He's not consistent in that area, and I don't want to keep watching us try to do the same thing over and get the same result. It's just, we're beating our head against a brick wall right now. I just don't want my man Gallup to go to Philly next season. He was going off like that catch in the end zone. I didn't watch the full game. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to you. I can't. I get like bumps. I get like skeeves when I start watching Cowboys too long. But I watched like the first quarter, and I think it was in the first quarter that Gallup got that touchdown in the back of the end zone, toe tapping. That was nice. I wouldn't mind him in some green, Eagles green. Get some revenge against the Cowboys 2 times a year. That would be nice. That would be nice. Suppose Minshew plays real good game, though. Would you play him the next game? I think at worst, for the people that, really don't want to see Jalen Hurts lose his job, the worst thing that can happen, in my opinion, is that he goes out there and balls out, and then they open competition in the bye week. Like, they might say, we're going to look at both players these next 2 weeks of practice. I think that's the furthest they go. Maybe they end up starting Gardner Minshew. I think it's a very, very small chance. But I don't think that, he goes out there, balls out, and then they're like, yep, he's our quarterback going forward. I just don't think that's what they'll do. I think they really are committed to giving Jalen Hurts at least this full year. They have both quarterbacks under contract next year, so they might go into the offseason saying these are our 2 guys. We're going to figure out which one of them we're going to rock with moving forward. But to just bench Jalen Hurts, I don't think it really helps anyone, because even if we do lose out, it's not the end of the world. Like, I mean, it's going to suck as fans. Like, it's going to hurt me. It's going to, the end of the world for me. Don't get me wrong. But as a franchise, as an organization, it really doesn't kill your organization. It just gives you a better draft pick, and you realize, okay, Jalen's not that guy, or you realize, okay, we got something here we can work with. So I don't think that they would. I think, like I said, at worst, they would open up the competition and kind of maybe push Jalen a little bit. But imagine that. 2 years in a row, you bench your captain. Imagine that. Because wasn't Carson the captain last year? Imagine that. Carlos said, yeah, he hates the rookie word. I hate that comparison. It's such a weird comparison to me. Michael DeJean says, fear the mustache. Yeah, I don't know why I said mustache like that. That sounded like French or something. I want to keep Gallup. Hey, you guys got way too much talent on that offense. What y'all should do is keep Gallup and then cut Micah Parsons. Cut Micah Parsons. Let him come back to Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying? And then you good. You said a skink shoe? What is a skink shoe? That was a weird name. What's going on, landlord? Michael DeJean says Smith was good pick at receiver. That's true. That's one. That kind of fell into our laps. I ain't even gonna cap. Midwest Eagles fan says we in here. Yes, sir. This is a game we cannot lose. There is no doubt about it in my mind. If we lose this game, this season is done. Statistically or numerically, however you want to say it, like we are out of the playoff race. And I'm pissed. I'm going to be very upset. But I think we're going to go out there and win. What's going on, Eagles champ? The point they trying to make is his experience as a starting quarterback is like a rookie quarterback. The counter to that is Josh Rosen. I mean, that's like saying, all right, so was Tom Brady a rookie when he finally got to start? Is that how we're looking at it? Because wasn't he in like his second, third year? We didn't say Patrick Mahomes. He didn't win Rookie of the Year his first year starting, right? He wasn't a rookie. We didn't give him rookie. If you sit behind a quarterback, if you're sitting on the bench and you're in a roster, NFL roster, training with NFL talent, you have a leg up on every single rookie. So you're not a rookie. You're not. And now we're at 16 games, right? So he has had his full season. So now he's no longer a rookie. Half an hour till kickoff. I'm hyped. I'm excited for this game. Are you going live in the game? I'm not. I'm not going to go live during the game. I'll probably do I'll do like a quick little video for, what's it called? For halftime, but I'm not going live during this one. Troy Aikman threw 18 interceptions his first 2 seasons. Troy Aikman's trash too. I don't care about Troy Aikman. I don't know why y'all bringing up Troy Aikman. Like, I do not care about Troy Aikman. Shout out to beautiful Pamela Hurts. Yeah, shout out to Mama Hurts. I'm sorry. I don't think she thinks I'm like, hating on her son. I don't know. I'm not going to even talk about it. It is what it is. Honestly, people think this is a bad take, but Hurts is Tebow-esque. Ooh. Honestly, if we offer Hurts a position change to gadget running back slot mismatch, he could have a lot of success. See, I disagree in the sense that in college, Tebow wasn't really a passer. He was more of like, I think that Hurts has more arm ability than Tebow has, or Tebow had, I should say. I can see what you're saying as far as like his running ability. That's a tough thing to say though. I don't know Tebow. That's a pretty low comparison. That's a pretty low comparison. Also, Parsons had his 10 sack. Yeah, Parsons is a dog. Your thoughts on Devin Bush, 5th-year option denied? Maybe we can get him. I wouldn't be mad at that. He's got mad speed. Can I be a mod? Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Can we talk about how y'all gave us a pick to select the best defensive player in the division, in the league? That boy, I'm telling you, Micah Parsons, I said this before the season. I said that before the draft. I told everybody, I was trying to get him at number 6. Micah Parsons is going to be the best player out of that draft. Like, he really is. Like, he's going to be more impactful than Trevor Lawrence, more impactful than Jamar Chase. Like, that boy is a dog, and nobody wanted to listen to me. Nobody. I felt like Tom McDonough in the draft war room when Howie Roseman came over to give him a dap. I was mad. Nobody wanted to listen to me. But I like Smith, so it is what it is. And we got a first round pick next year, so I guess it works out. Hopefully we hit on that. That same pick got us Smith, so things are still to be seen. Eagles Champ says, read my comment. There you go. Minshew just isn't good enough. Jalen is playing against 2 teams each game, his opponent and his haters. Bruh. Yeah. He said Jalen's playing against 2 teams each game, his opponent and his haters. Bro, come on. Minshew is a grown-ass man. Facts. Hell no, Parsons is our best defensive player. Yeah, Parsons is a dog. The Cowboys allowed y'all to get Smith. So did the Giants. Shout out to the Giants. I know they mad about that. Stink shoe. We knew you clowns wouldn't do anything with him, and y'all haven't. I mean, we won a couple games. We still not out the division race. You talking like y'all just like blew us out. Y'all lost the last, 3 of 5 games? You guys did not win a game in November. You realize that, right? You realize that, right, Cowboys fans? You guys realize that? I just need like a spam yes in the chat if you do, because I just need to make sure y'all realize that, because if not, I'm here to let y'all know that y'all did not win a game in November. Some people celebrate No Shave November, right? Some people do the, sexual version of it. I'm not going to say it on here because I'm trying to stay monetized. You guys celebrate No Win November, okay? Congratulations. It's over. Let's see what you do in December. You beat a terribly broken down Saints team, and realistically, you kind of barely won that game. So, hey, y'all talking very loud for a team that's gonna, if at best, go one and done in the playoffs. At best, you're like 50. Where are you using hater? Shout out to my brother Philly 500. What's going on, brother? He says you the man. Great show. Keep up the great work. Time to double moonwalk some Jets, but. Thank you for that $5, man. I appreciate you. 500. I got it. I'm going to holler at you. I know I said it on another live. I was just talking to my girl about this. I'm going to holler at you and Shakes, man. We're going to do another collab, bro. And I'm definitely going to be watching your play-by-play. Shout out to Philly 500. Y'all already know my man's the GOAT, man. I appreciate you coming through. I'm a Penn State fan, so I always wanted Parsons, but I'm not mad with Smith if he keeps getting better. Yeah, I'm a Penn State fan as well. That's why it always hurts me seeing these guys go to the opposite, opposing teams. You see Saquon Barkley going to the Giants, which unfortunately it hasn't necessarily worked out for him like that. He's kind of getting beat up. But you also look at what's his name, Micah Parsons. That killed my soul. Deshaun Hamilton, I actually really like. I don't know how he's doing over there in Denver, but I liked him a lot. This year we have some good players on Penn State too. Jahan Dotson, wide receiver, he could be a sneaky pick in the second round if he drops there, or even in the late first round, depending on where our picks fall. You look at some of our linebackers. We got some good linebackers. I want to say Brandon Smith, I want to say his name is. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I forgot his name. I haven't watched the last couple games. If you're an actual Penn State fan, you know why. It's been rough. I've watched like the first quarter and just been like, you guys are gonna give me an aneurysm. But it's been a rough year. It is what it is. Jalen's harder on himself than anybody, which he should be. My issue is calling anyone criticizing Hurts a hater, selling Jalen short. Facts. Yeah, Eagles champ. I saw that you said Devin Bush 5th year option got declined. I would not mind getting him. He's got speed. They got a bunch of good running linebackers over there. Jamar Chase is having a great rookie year. He definitely is, but I would take Micah Parsons over him anytime, any day. Dank Burrito says no win November, make it a shirt. Say less. The division is mine, Shanks. You stupid. We beat the Falcons. The Falcons ain't ish. You guys acting like y'all beating good teams. You think Parsons a dog? Check out Christian Harris from Alabama. We should draft him next. I would love it. Philly 500 says sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna hit you and Joey up very soon. Probably later on today. I'm gonna let everybody enjoy the game and stuff. But since I said it in Philly 500 chat, I'll say it here. My prediction: Minshew throwing 300, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. I'm not gonna lie. Look, y'all know, if y'all have been watching the Monday night breakdowns with Brandon, Swerve, and Blackstock, we all friends, right? We all in our own little group chat. I troll them because they know I'm like the Jalen Hurts hater of the group. Everybody thinks I hate Hurts. So I said, real talk, I think Minshew's gonna go for 300. I said 300 yards. 3 touchdowns, and I think he's going to have 50 rushing yards. I think he's going to go off. I really do. And I'm not saying it's going to make him like the best player. I'm not saying go start Minshew. I just think he's going to go off because that's the life the Eagles live. That's the life the Eagles live. Christian Harris is nice. Yeah, he definitely is. There's some defensive players in this draft. How I feel about Micah Parsons on Cowboys is how I feel about Lamb being on Cowboys as a Sooner fan. Yeah, I feel you. At least we got Lane, right? At least we got Lane. We don't have many Penn State players on the Eagles. I'm trying to think of any Penn State players we might have. Who do we have? I don't think we have anybody anymore. We have Wiz. And we picked up, what's homeboy name that we let go of? I have a terrible memory, y'all. I've been hearing about the safety for Penn State. How good is he? Oh, our defense is disgusting. Like, real talk, our whole defense is disgusting. We have a defensive tackle. I'm losing everybody's name right now, but we have a defensive tackle that's a dog. We got 2 linebackers that are really good. Our cornerbacks aren't that good. Like Tariq Castro Fields, I like him because I like his last name, right? Castro, shout out to my guy. I mean, he's not the greatest. Our secondary is kind of probably the one place we're a little bit lacking at. But our safety's a dog. Our defense is disgusting. What's going on, John Gill? Appreciate that $5 super chat. He just says Miles. Miles what? Miles what? Miles Sanders? We got Miles to go and Miles Sanders. Wow, I'm an idiot. Wow, look at that. I am an idiot. I really forgot that Miles Sanders is from Penn State. He spent $5 to let me know that I'm an idiot. And I appreciate you, John, because I am. I can't believe I forgot Miles Sanders. Wow, that's it. Yeah, that's funny. Miles, yeah. I never understood, I know this hasn't really nothing to do with the Eagles, but I never understood why Miles even stood at Penn State. Like, I appreciate the loyalty, but you stood behind Saquon your whole career. You were a number 1 running back coming out of high school. Like, that is loyalty to its finest. Me, if I'm his agent, if I'm his, family, I'm probably saying go somewhere where you can start for a little while. Like, I know he got the last year, but, and then him with Trace McSorley was fun to watch. I will say that, though. I want the safety from Notre Dame, Roe Ballhawk. I need you guys to start. I'm going to put up a post in my community post. I need y'all to start dropping some names of people y'all want me to watch for the draft previews. I'm probably going to start that a little bit early this year. Last year, that was probably the most fun stuff that we did. We're going to do the community one again. We're going to do the draft, the mock draft that we did last year where we go to every different team. And now we have pretty cool Rolodex of different, content creators and reporters. So I'm hyped. Who's producing the stream? What producing the stream? What do you mean? Like how it looks? Shout out to my girl Mandolin Photography. You know what I'm saying? Link in the description. Go check her website out if you're in Florida. If you need video, photography, anything, she hooks it up. You know what I'm saying? She got me looking like Will Smith up in this, but you know what I mean? Yeah, let me stop. John Gill said, all good, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. I can't believe I forgot him. It was just so surface level. It was so obvious, right? Like, that's funny. We are not a good team, and we cannot afford to be starting our backup quarterback. I think this is going to hurt us. Hey, landlord, the rent hasn't been paid in a while. I think you could wait another week or two, right? You might have to wait. Do we have to pay rent on our bye week? Sharif Miller is the Penn State. Yeah, he was pretty good. I thought he was going to be good in the league. I think that they went a little bit high on him. They drafted him a little bit early, but I thought he was going to be pretty good in the league, and he kind of fizzled out. He hasn't really done anything. I know he got picked up by another team, but hasn't really done anything in the league. So he was an athletic kid, man. Our defense was nasty. Shout out to Jeremiah Butler with the $2 super chat. He says, is Brandon doing the production or you just that fire? Oh, I'm just that fire, bro. I'm just that fire, bro. Shout out to Brandon, though. But nah, yeah, my girl does photography and she's really, really good with the camera. So she's helped me on that end. And we've kind of worked together to kind of figure out a look for the show. This is why I've been kind of holding back the past couple months I was telling you, like, I was trying to get back to every day, but now we're starting to finally get like a vision of how we want everything to look. So this is kind of where we are right now. This is what we're trying to do. As far as the graphic and comics and such, yeah, we're changing everything up. We're just trying to change everything up, try and make it look as professional as possible. So, you know what I'm saying? She even got me to get a haircut. So, you know it's real. You know it's real, y'all. You know I'm taking this serious when the boy get a haircut. You know what I mean? I want Jamison Will. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about him from Alabama. You talking about, right? The wide receiver. What's going on, Stephen Jordan, by the way? What 3 positions would you draft in the first rounds? I would have to actually look at the players and everything. Don't get me wrong, right? But just off the top of my head, if I'm talking about needs, I'm looking for linebacker. I'm looking for defensive line. And I'm looking secondary. Whether that's a safety, whether that's a cornerback, whatever that may be. And then after that, I'm probably looking wide receiver. I think that either you get a vet wide receiver or you get a knockout wide receiver in the first round, pair him with Devontae Smith, and then you have Quez Watkins as your third guy, and Jalen Reagor can pass out the ice cream after practice or something. I really don't care. But I think that you have to solidify that room if you're going to, especially if you're going to invest in a quarterback at some point in this, coming years. I think you have to go get yourself somebody that makes quarterbacks want to come to it. Do your thing, big homie. I can dig it. I appreciate you. Jeremiah, did you see the music video? Everybody keeps calling it a music video for the outro. Because if not, you're going to see it today. I'm going to play it as the outro for this one. But yeah, we did like a whole new intro video and like we did like a music video to it. Because, when you give a young Puerto Rican a green screen, he don't know what to do with himself. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything. I'm about to remake some all that, scenes and stuff. We going all out. I can see y'all doing a couple reaction videos, laughing my butt off. Yeah, last year we did some reactions to the, highlights and stuff like that, but we trying to make this a whole thing, bro. We trying to make this a whole thing. I kind of hope Gardner doesn't play lights out because then it will confuse the organization. I think this organization been confused, but shout out to you, Sergeant Hollow Point, excuse me. Found some hardcore Eagles fans back here, green everywhere. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. People make it seem we are 100 picks away. I did a deep dive on PFF stats, and we are a few solid pieces away from very competitive, given the coaches aren't lame ducks. I agree. I don't think that we're that far off. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we're that far off, Dom, over here. Young little draft talk. Y'all will join us on the couch as soon as week 1 of the playoffs is over, Dom. Please stop doing this to yourself, man. I haven't seen you in like weeks, bro. Y'all been losing and you went in hiding. You guys beat the Saints and all of a sudden you got nothing but talk. Y'all really want them to keep drafting wide receivers. We need one more wide receiver. It's either you get a vet or you get somebody in the draft, but we do need one more guy, whether it's a third guy or whether it's, somebody that is, splitting responsibility with Devontae Smith. I don't want to say a one, but, somebody that's solid. Why do we still have J-Jaw on the roster? JJ got hands. Hands for the umbrella. Landlord says your girl got you whooped. Made you clean up your man cave and get a haircut. Yeah, she does. She's right here too. She's gonna beat me for that comment. You better stop. Jeremiah Butler with the $5 super chat says, "No, don't let Reagor hold the ice cream. He might drop it. That there's a mess with no cream." Yeah, no, that's a big fact. By the way, both tracks on the pod and 500 Shakes pods are fire. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to hop in the studio pretty soon and redo the tracks so they sound better. I did theirs as kind of like, I don't want to say a joke. Like, it wasn't a joke, but they were like, we were talking and they were like, oh, you got to do a song for my pod now. Because everybody got rap songs now, so you got to do ours. And I was like, all right, bet, say less. And I sent it to them, like, kind of like, here you go, I got you. And they loved it, and they actually used it. So I want to make it better for them. But yeah, I appreciate that. I really appreciate all the love, because I have been getting a lot of people commenting on a lot of videos talking about the 500 and Shakes intro. And like I've said, I was going through a lot of my old videos, and I have like clips of 500 talking, Shakes talking before I ever met them, right? Before I ever met them, before we ever did stuff. So it's always cool. It really is kind of cool. The Bible says that the woman is supposed to hold the husband accountable. That's a fact. That's a fact. I like that, Dink. I like that. I like that. But on that note, she said thank you. On that note, I am about to get out of here, you guys. We are minutes away from kickoff. I am very, very excited. Please don't leave just yet, because I do, if you have not seen it already, I do want you guys to watch this new outro. Same song, new video. So you guys let me know what you think. I appreciate everybody that came on here and just kicked it with me. I know there's like 40,000 people going live right now. So the fact that you guys took your time and came and hung out with me means a lot to me. But I will be back probably after the game for a little bit of a live. Obviously, we're going to be putting up some videos. But we are out of here, man. Let me read some of these comments. Jeremiah says your woman should push you to level up and vice versa. Exactly. I'm glad my boys got it. You know what I'm saying? My people on my channel, they get it. They get it. I got the best subscribers in the world. I promise you. Shout out to my guy, Daniel Belfield, with the $2 super chat. He says, have a good day, Joe, and let's go. You have a good day as well, man. Eagles has landed. Damn, I'm late. You're the man, Castro. I appreciate that, bro. I'll be back. Adam Schefter just reported Jalen Reagor was seen eating a bag of popcorn before the game. Oh, no. It's over. It's over. Hopefully it was kettle corn, because that doesn't go hard. But other than that, I am going to leave. I'm going to leave because I'm going to watch this game. But y'all know what it is, man. We better go out there and we better go smoke these boys' boots. Like I said, 32-10. You guys let me know in the comments. What is your score prediction? But other than that, y'all know what it is, man. It is Fly Eagles Fly. And we are out here. Peace!
Everywhere. This is for
Yeah.
you.
Fly Eagles flying on the team. Touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a bird game nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly the podcast.